Got this 2014 Ford F150 here, and I am repairing the steering rack. This is an electric steering rack where electrically computer and motor are okay. It communicates and everything. It just was not able to provide assist due to the belt being shredded. Now this is my first time exploring this as a repair, and so on the right side you can open up this cover, access where the belt is, and attempt to replace it. Here is the new belt, and what I wanted to show you guys is if you don't have a wrench or something big enough, and I was struggling a little bit to try and get this off because it gets a little bit awkward trying to hold that and spin that off, being as tight as it is and all one person type of deal. If you can't get that off, obviously get this boot off, slide it down this way, and you can actually get the belt on to get it towards the inside where the gears are. And so all you got to do is get this down here at the bottom, so you can see, and without much effort you can get it over this plate, and then the rest is easy. As you can tell, and now I'm ready to go inside with it. Now when the belt shreds, it gets the inside of the housing all dirty with the shredded belt material. So you want to spend a good decent amount of time cleaning it out, especially the gear teeth in there. I scraped those all individually with a hook, and then I actually brake cleaned it with toothbrush and then small wire brush. And I went all the way around, got all the shredded material out, and brake cleaned a ton of it, and air dry or blow with the air gun to get the stuff out. You want to start with that, make sure it's all clean. There in that bore, the top is also a kind of adjuster idler type gear that is cammed, so it'll set your adjustment. I've removed that, and so for right now I'm gonna install the belt on this gear and this gear, and then I'll put the adjuster. So I am rotating this guy. That is how I'm able to get this bearing to come out somewhat. Alright, so it's over the first bearing. It is on the smaller diameter portion of the gear. So now you're going to have to try and get it to line up over that other gear. So I'm turning the steering rack so I can pull it in, or help pull it in. And there's some play there, so that'll help get it over. Alright, it's slipped over. Now let me see if I can use the rack to pull it in as I tug. So let's see. I'm just trying to walk it. So I got a little bit left there on the top. I think I'm bottomed out on the rack. So now, all right, so not much left. And let's see, I kind of noticed okay, so I'm rotating this. All right, I'm kind of pretty much in there. You probably couldn't see much, but I used this soft one. Obviously, this one, which is soft curved, not sharp. And let's take a look. So there you go. Now I've got to put the adjuster in there, and should be it. All right, and so this is the adjuster that's smooth, and it'll have a T27 bolt. Okay guys, so don't do that. This is a what not to do as far as that. That's a smooth pulley. There's no teeth on it. The back of the belt is smooth. I've got that routed wrong. So let's get it installed correctly. Let's pull this back out. Okay. And we've got to go like that. So a whole lot easier. And now I can see the bore for the screw for the bolt. Alright, so I got the bolt in there. It's loose, but what you want to do is you want to make sure you've got enough tension here. So I think the way this works, so yeah, so if we rotate that, you see that. So I'm going to use one hand and then with the second one coming with the socket. Alright, so one last do not do portion. So I took this back out. I ended up noticing the belt wasn't as far back here. It was kind of right at the edge. And so what I didn't do was screw in this like bearing, let's call it holder. So you got to screw that back in, tap it back into place to where you had it. If you want to mark it, you can, which I did. But drive that in first. That way we can get the gear and belt seated where it needs to be. And now just go ahead and do what I did before. Install this, adjust it, and tighten it. Alright, so we've got the rack installed back on the truck. And just to show you, when it's fully tight and tensioned, it's what you want with it. If not, you'll get some noise when you hit your end stops. So just to show you, nice and smooth, power assist, and we'll go to the end stop right there, and no noise. So that's why I wanted to do it twice, get it good and tight, because once before, I believe we did run into, when we did the motor, not the belt, where it was a little bit loose and it would squeal when you would get at your end stop. So hopefully this helps some of you guys out there. If you want to save some money and your computer and motor are okay in the rack electrically, you might just need a mechanical belt replaced. So thank you for watching, and that is all.